Hi, I'm Iona and I'm doing a video testimonial for Georgie, who was my postpartum doula and birth doula for me a year ago. And I just want to say that it was the best money I spent. It was really incredible to have somebody there to look after me after I'd given birth at a very vulnerable time in my life. Um, Especially because it's quite a unique time and you can prepare for it, but actually to have an expert there who really knows what needs to be done, you can just relax into recovery and rest. Yeah, I felt really held by Georgie. And yeah, leading up to the birth and postpartum, she ran a workshop, and so it kind of got me to get in the right mindset and prepare myself for this time of my life. It's a lot to think about, and it was just really well executed that she would have these meetings and we talk about all the things we needed to buy and prepare for, or the meal train, and just kind of set the scene, or just kind of foresee what was going to happen, with lots of exercises to do with me and my partner. And I felt that I could actually then focus on rest and recovery after the birth. So yeah, and I feel also I didn't have the in-laws or mum and dad around to support me, when usually you'd have the village, you'd have this community looking after the baby and taking the baby from you so you can rest, and giving you tips and how to look after a baby, and I didn't have that. So in that place I was just really grateful to have Georgie. For example, we had my daughter's first bath together, and could have just everything. I didn't know what to do at the time, nappy changing and breastfeeding support. And on top of that, I felt nourished because I had massages and we did some exercises, and also things like emotional release and talking about the birth and talking about what's going on. And the best thing was my house was always clean. I didn't have to lift a finger. I got fresh flowers, and I had food served to me in bed, and it was really delicious Ayurvedic food, which is designed for postpartum. I had lots of hot chai tea and turmeric tea, so I really felt nourished. I was never hungry, and I could just because breastfeeding, you sort of constantly got a baby on you, but I was always being fed and nourished and given rest. So I think it was such an investment in my body after birth and into the bonding between me and my daughter, that I just feel really grateful that I even discovered this as a service. And I didn't actually really plan for postpartum. I think a lot of people just prepare for the pregnancy, and it's all this, you've got like 1 6-week checkup and the birth, and there might be some NCT classes, but actually that's postpartum period is really, really important. And yeah, there's some really good books out there, like the 4th trimester, and you can sort of really read about it, but actually at the time you don't want to be thinking or reading it. You just want some people to be supporting you. So I think it's an incredibly important thing to have that support. I know in other countries they have that system anyway, because they have aunts and grannies on board, and I know in some countries they even offer this doula support. But yeah, I think it is just a really really important thing, and Georgie's so passionate about it and was so there with me all the way, and going the extra mile to make sure that I felt really special. I felt like a goddess, with my breastfeeding. And she also offered ceremony. I did closing of the bone ceremony. And I was really great time to honour myself after the birth. And yeah, I felt like it was really special. She really made me feel special, and to really honour this sacred window. I didn't have to feel leaky boobs and feeling ill and cranky and overwhelming. I didn't get the baby blues that people say, oh, you get the baby blues when the hormones drop, but I didn't get that, because I just felt just really enjoyed that time, that special time. And I had a freezer full of food, and yeah, it was also great. So I just want to say that if you've got money to put towards it, then I would definitely invest in this very important time of your life.